Welcome back. I'm Olivia's Romantic Home. In today's video, I am so excited to share with you guys some DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly decor crafts. So I love sharing with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. And if you love that as well, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free. Punch the bell, click all. It will update you every single time I post a new video. Also follow me over on my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page where I share several DIY videos a day with you guys. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting.
For this first DIY, I want to share with you guys this super awesome little Dollar Tree hack with the Dollar Tree window clings. So I'm just going to take this basic little candle that my daughter had picked up for me from Target. I'm going to remove the sticker label, and then I'm going to take some of the Dollar Tree fall window clings. What I want to do is add them to this candle to make it a really cute little personalized candle. So I'm adding in this cute little kind of plaid pumpkin, and I thought that turned out really cute, but then I got the idea to keep going with it. So I thought this thankful, grateful, blessed window cling would also be adorable. So it's actually kind of two-sided. It can either be the pumpkin, or it can be the thankful, grateful, blessed. And then the next thing I want to do is add in some cute little leaves. This is also a great project that you guys can do with your kiddos or your grandkids. I love these kind of easy projects, no glue, no mess, no fuss. And these candles from Target worked really well. There was no sticky film when I removed the original label. The next thing I want to do is really jazz things up by adding a topper. They have these cute little toppers like this at Bath & Body. You can also put a magnet on the top of this. So this is just the candle lid. I added a cute little sparkly pumpkin, and bam, we have this very customized, beautiful, thankful, grateful, blessed pumpkin candle. You would never know that this was a Dollar Tree window cling. I feel like it's very personable, and there are so many different Dollar Tree window clings that they put out for every season. I'm always wondering what to do with them. Well, now you guys know they cling to anything that's kind of a glass surface. So the sky is the limit on this one. Happy crafting, and go for it. Let me share with you this awesome Dollar Tree hack. From the Dollar Tree, you're going to grab one of their chargers. You could also use a placemat. You're going to take a pack of their leaves and simply separate them out and separate them into all the different colors. You want to have a hot glue gun on hand, and we're basically going to create a blooming fall charger decor piece. These are amazing to put underneath candles, to add a pretty centerpiece to. You want to kind of layer your leaves and start with the outward pattern first. So I'm adding in reds, yellows, greens, oranges, and I will tell you that if you want this to be a little bit more full with a little bit more leaves and colors to play with, grab 2 of the Dollar Tree packs of leaves, but I only had 1 pack on hand, so I was really having to concentrate and focus and make sure that it was kind of blooming outwards, but it ended up working out absolutely perfect. So if you only have 1 bag on hand, there come 50 leaves to a bag in Dollar Tree, and this is a little Dollar Tree charger. I chose a silver one because it was kind of mucked up. And then I'm just going to take my hot glue gun and simply hot glue the leaves. Again, this would be a fun one your kiddos could help you with as long as you were using the hot glue gun. They could help you, figure out the placement of the leaves and whatnot. And this makes such a beautiful high-end centerpiece. I saw something like this at Pier 1 for about $30-something a couple of years ago, and I was like, wow, we can do this for basically about $3. I'm adding in this cute little set of gourds, sunflower, and this little candle that we DIY'd, and bam, look at how beautiful this is. Dollar Tree is also carrying the most adorable acorns. I added that into this, and I feel like this is a really nice, easy centerpiece. It looks so fall festive. You could also put just a giant pumpkin in the center of this, and you could even do this on a larger scale if you guys really wanted to go to town, or you could create several placemats. I've shared with you guys how to do this same idea with one of the Dollar Tree placemats. So fun and fabulous on a total budget. Let me share with you guys how to create this so chic Dollar Tree fall garland. So you're going to take 2 of the Dollar Tree beaded garlands and simply tie them together. Now you can see that there's a kind of a space in the center. What I want to do is just add in some Dollar Tree leaves as I go along with this garland. So these are the leather leaves, and leather is so in for fall this season, you guys, mixing leather, copper, and just some different textures. So I'm also wanting to add in some of these cute little black and white leaves just to give it some dimension. I'm going to use this in my kitchen above my stove, and I have a lot of black and white check goodies. So here is how it looks so far. Now the black and white leaves already had a little hole in them, so I'm simply using a little bit of twine to tie the black leaves on, and I'm going every other one, and I'm counting every 5 beads, 5 to 6 beads, and then I'm adding a leaf because I want it to be kind of evenly spaced. So again, I counted several beads, and then I'm going to add in some more leather leaf. This is such a fun and easy craft, and I'm telling you, it comes out so adorable. These garlands can be really expensive in your home decor stores or craft stores, and we did this on a total budget. I have to give it a shout out to my sweet friend Stacy's for the beautiful sign that she sent me. I put it above my stove, and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous with this garland and my other home decor.
Hey guys, it's my daughter's first day back to school, so we are going to make the TikTok viral cinnamon rolls. I can't wait to share this with you guys.
I'm going to leave the recipe in the description box, but to start out with, we're going to grease our little baking dish, and then I'm going to add in my cinnamon rolls. I just used 1 packet of pre-made cinnamon rolls, and then I'm going to add in some heavy whipping cream. I believe this was a little over 1/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, and you're going to drizzle that over all of your cinnamon rolls. And they actually originally called for jumbo cinnamon rolls, but I just used regular ones because that's what I had in my refrigerator. The next thing I'm going to do is melt 3 tablespoons of butter, and this is about 1/2 cup of sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and you're going to mix that together really well and then drizzle that all over the top of your cinnamon rolls. You want to preheat your oven to 350, and then once that's ready, you can pop them in the oven.
Okay guys, you know when it has butter, brown sugar, and heavy whipping cream, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna pop these in the oven. I have to cover them for, it says to cook them for 30 minutes. My oven cooks hot, so I'm gonna only put it on for 20 minutes and then give them a check. I'm so excited for my daughter to come home after school to these delicious treats.
Now it's time to make the icing. You're going to take the packet of original icing that came with your cinnamon rolls, add a tablespoon of butter, and then I believe it was 1/2 cup of confectioner's sugar. Whip that up really well.
Okay guys, I still love to lick the beater. Judging by the delicious taste of this icing, which it is a little bit thick, and I did split that recipe in half, these cinnamon rolls are going to be so delicious.
Okay, here is how they look after I baked them for about 15 minutes. It originally called for 20 minutes, but then I removed the foil and added another 5 minutes to the bake time. So it was about 20 to 23 minutes total is how long I left them in, and they are looking so beautiful. I let them cool for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and just use a spatula to add my icing on. And let me tell you guys, these turned out so delicious. When my daughter came home, she kind of looked at me like, Mom, why are you so excited about cinnamon rolls? And I'm like, babe, you have to try these. So I just added in all the icing and then cut myself a big piece because, you know, Mom has to taste test first off. And Wow, yummy. These are probably the most delicious treat I have made in so long, and they're pretty much, you guys have everything already in your cupboard or your refrigerator. So check the description box for the actual recipe. Let's create some high-end artwork using this cute little frame I grabbed from TJ Maxx. It was 12 bucks, but you guys might have a frame already on hand, and a Dollar Tree placemat. So what you want to do is first remove the insert that is inside of your picture frame. You guys can also look at Hobby Lobby. They have 40% off sales on their frames all the time. You're going to take the insert and you're going to fit it around your mat, and then I flipped mine over because I want to use a Sharpie to trace around it, but you don't necessarily have to do that. But I am a kind of a messy cutting gal, so I just wanted to go ahead and flip that over, and I didn't want you to be able to see the Sharpie. But Dollar Tree has so many cute seasonal mats, and this one says gather here with a grateful heart, and this is basically like $1.25 art plus your frame. And Dollar Tree also carries frames. For some reason I don't have any Dollar Tree frames in my craft stash, so this is going to have to do. But this says gather here with grateful hearts. Look at how beautiful and high end this turned out. I was so impressed. Another fun idea to make something fun is also to take the rest of your leftover placemat and make a bookmark, which I'm going to share with you guys in just a sec. But fun and fabulous Dollar Tree art on a budget. Now, you don't want to waste the rest of your placemat, so my idea was to make 2 bookmarks, one for my daughter and one for her friend. Her friend was driving her home from school. My daughter's car is in the shop. Yes, believe it or not, my little one that you guys might have heard, or seen doing tiny crafts with me when she was a little bitty baby. Not a baby, but she was probably 4 or 5, it seemed like, or maybe, I don't know. Anyway, she was young when I first started YouTube, and now she's a big girl driving herself to school. Anyway, I punched a hole in the top of this, and this is a great craft you can do with your kids or your grandkids. And then I'm just taking this cute little Dollar Tree pumpkin ribbon, and I'm simply going to fold it in half and then push it through the little hole, and then push that little piece of ribbon in. And this craft is so wonderful because once you punch that hole, the placemat is very sturdy, so it's going to be a really sturdy bookmark. It does have kind of that shiny feel because it is, a plastic placemat, but I think these are really adorable. You could always customize this and add somebody's name to it. I popped it in as a surprise to her cute Little Women book, and then just popped it next to this sign. I think it's fun and fabulous and very budget friendly. Now let's make our home smell delicious like it's fall. I love doing this for when my kids come home for the holidays or back to school or whatever, but what I'm going to do is just grab some fruit that has been sitting way too long. It was pretty funky, although it wasn't like bad. I'd had it in my refrigerator, but I don't think that we would have wanted to eat it. So I'm just going to slice up this orange and this lemon. I'm going to add some cinnamon to the fruit, and then I just have a pot of water simmering on my stove. I like to bring the pot of water to a boil first, or you can just simmer it. And then I'm also going to add in some of these little cinnamon sticks. I grabbed them at Target. Last night was back to school, so my daughter realized she didn't have a lunchbox. She thought she had one. We bought one from last year. She never used it. We couldn't find it anywhere, so we had to make a quick Target run, and I said, you know what, babe, I really want to do a simmering pot, so will you grab me some cinnamon sticks? So she did, and then I'm just going to add in some more cinnamon because we want this house to smell like delicious fall. I also added in a little bit of powdered nutmeg just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension to the smell. I got it nice and boiling. Oh, and you guys, after cooking those cinnamon rolls today and then doing the simmering pot and having a fall candle, wow, my home is so fall ready. And if you guys need to be in the mood for fall, definitely this is the way to go. Pop some cinnamon rolls in, add a simmering pot and a cute candle, and you guys have a super bit of fall goodness. Pop down the AC too if it's still a little bit toasty where you're at. Now for this DIY, I want to share with you guys a fun little easy pumpkin server hack. So I'm going to take and remove the stem from this pumpkin, and I'm going to add this pretty little vintage kind of antique tray. I actually found this at the thrift store. I used lots of glue, but I want to make a beautiful kind of serving stand for my table or for my kitchen. I simply hot glued it to the pumpkin, and bam, you have a beautiful serving tray, or you can add in home decor to it. I'm taking this leftover Dollar Tree pumpkin. I had it left over in my craft stash, and then I'm just going to add a clear little plate to the top of that, and then I have a mini serving that I can put on top of this larger serving or just on its own. But these make cute little stands. You guys can add home decor to it, a candle, a little faux mini muffin. Here it is with my cinnamon rolls on it, or I also just grabbed a bunch of goodies that were in my craft stash, so I added in one of those cute little Dollar Tree Christmas trees, a little sign. I ended up taking the sign down, but some corn, some more leaves, just all kinds of fun stuff. You guys can really get creative with it. Now, I was just using stuff out of my craft stash, so I need to go back in and kind of color coordinate this a little bit better, but I think it's a fun idea on a budget if you guys have extra pumpkins, or if you have pumpkins floating around in your craft stash that you have removed the tops to, or that the tops have broken off of. Fun and fabulous on a total budget. And then we have my trusty assistant, Benji Bear. He is always in the kitchen waiting for a nice little delicious treat from Mom. He was also kind of missing sister going back to school, but we filled the time with baking and crafting, and before we knew it, she was home sweet home. So say hi to Benji Bear, all his puppy dog and kitty cat fans, and we love y'all.
So much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. I'd love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. And for everybody that has been along for the journey, thank you all so much. Make sure that you're subscribed. All you guys have to do is hit the subscribe button, punch the bell, and click all. It will update you every time I post a new video, and subscribing is totally free. The kids are back to school, so let me know down below. Are your kids back to school? Do you have grandkids that have gone back to school? How is your fall going so far? It is only late August, but in my home, it's full on fall. Actually, my middle name is Autumn, so it's my favorite time of year. Listen, also pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. I'll leave a link down in the description box for that, as well as some of the fun craft goodies and my Amazon store. Check that out as well, you guys. I also have a free group page on Facebook. You guys can join. It's Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook group page. You guys can post your photos and home decor over there. Don't forget to comment down below also to enter to win a chance for my giveaway. Listen, I love y'all so much. We are on a social media platform, and I always remind you all to be kind online. You never know what that sweet comment complimenting somebody's kid or grandkid, or their husband made something nice for them, or whatever, you might really make somebody's day. So remember also to give people a little heart emoji, some fun likes, all of that kind of fun stuff. Putting kindness and goodness out there brings that kindness and goodness back to you guys. And also, wherever you guys are at in your life journey, recently I broke my ankle. So I just want to remind you guys, no matter where you're at with your crafting, decorating, relationships, whatever, keep going. God has a new day for you and something great around the corner. So I love y'all. I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight. This is a praying community, so if you need prayer, drop that prayer request down below. I can't wait for our next video. And until then, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind going to the. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.